I didn't know anything. It was my first deal, but I was like, yeah, of course. Like, come on, let's go take a look. He has no idea that was my first deal.
Oh my goodness. This is amazing. You started out with success.
I'm so in the journey. I'm emotional too. I'm like
Yeah.
keeping that positive mindset, recognizing the small wins, acknowledging and being proud of all the little steps that will get you there. Trust me, results will happen if you just stay consistent, keep doing the things, even if it doesn't happen overnight. If they don't trust you, they could just go to another real estate.
We are a network of winners, building each other up higher. Every voice a new mirror, every story feeds the...
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for being here today. We appreciate you being here, especially on a special day. Today is really special for me. And it's special for me because the person that I'm about to introduce you to at Network of Winners, the person I'm about to introduce to you is somebody that I've known preteen. She was preteen when I met her. She goes to my church. She is a friend of my granddaughter, and now she's one of the top real estate agents in New York. So I want you to meet Miss Natalie Francisco. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Rick. How are you?
I am so good to have you here. I can't believe it. After knowing you since you were in preschool, right? Or not preschool. You were in prior to high school. What do they call that? Middle school?
Middle school, middle ages.
Yeah, middle ages, whatever it is. But thank you for being here today.
No, thank you. It's such a pleasure being here. I mean, I've known you pretty much my whole life.
Yeah.
You are an inspiration to me. So
You're too kind. Tell me, when you got out of high school, what did you do? What's the first thing you did?
Well, I graduated 2020, so that was the COVID year. So the end of high school was a little iffy. We had graduation. It was like one class at a time.
Wow.
But I did go to college in Tampa.
Okay.
I wanted to be somewhere warm when I was applying to schools. I was like, anywhere that's warmer than New York.
Right.
So I ended up going to University of Tampa.
Oh, wow. And what did you do there? What type of, what did you study? What type of degrees did you get? How did you do in school?
I studied marketing. I didn't start as a marketing major.
Okay.
I actually started as an international business and finance major.
Okay.
I think I chose that because I wanted to travel. So I was like, yeah, international business. Like, woohoo, that sounds great. But yeah, I ended up finishing with marketing, and I'm so glad I did that.
Wow, that's great. So what degrees did you get when you were there?
So I graduated a little bit early. I took some summer classes, I believe my freshman, sophomore year. I didn't mean to graduate early, but I guess when like it was coming down to like the nitty-grits, I was like, oh, I have enough credits. Like, I guess I'll graduate in December. But I had my lease in Tampa till the end of my year there. So the last semester there, I pretty much took to like get everything ready for real estate. I got my Florida real estate license and my mortgage license as well.
Oh, my goodness. What made you, interesting. How did you know at that time you wanted to go into real estate? Now, it could be obvious for some people because it's in your DNA with your mom, but that doesn't happen to everybody. How did it happen to you?
So when I was a junior, I want to say, I was still kind of going back and forth. Like, do I want to stay in Tampa? Do I want to come back in New York? And then that summer, my junior year summer,
Yeah.
I came back to New York, and that was like my first time I worked in the office, like actually all summer. Like, that was my summer job. And I loved it. I was pretty much showing, I had like this one buyer client. And I mean, I showed her, it was my first time doing it. So I was like, I will show you literally every single house, like anything you need. I remember she was looking in Suffolk. So like every afternoon we would line up like 5 houses and we would like go. And I was like, okay, perfect, let's go.
Right.
And I feel like after like really working that summer is kind of when I was like, okay, like I want to come back and I want to do this. I also know New York. Like, I've grown up on Long Island my whole life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could have learned Tampa, and I still do have my Florida real estate license, but I know Long Island like the back of my hand.
Yes. So, okay. So when you graduated, you came home here.
Yes.
What happened then?
So that is when, so I believe my lease ended in Tampa like the end of April.
Yeah.
So by May, I came back and I started working full time. So that's when I was like, okay, hopefully everything I did my semester that I graduated early, I was like trying to just get like kind of my systems together, my notes together. I was like trying to like cold call. But I feel like once I actually got back to New York is when I like full time.
So what did you do?
Well, my first ever client, I was in the office
Yeah.
and someone walked in and it was just me there in like the front desk and he was like, "Hey, like I'm not from around here. I see you guys are a real estate office. Like I have a rental like on the next block. Like are you guys able to help me?" And I was the only agent there. I mean, it was my first deal, but I was like, "Yeah, of course. Like come on, let's go take a look. I'll do some comps." I mean, pretty much like fake it till you make it. And I got the listing.
Wow.
And then I feel like after that, it was kind of just like spinning ball after that.
Wow. So you just felt that momentum?
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about that, it was right where our office is in New Hyde Park. So
Yeah.
everyone who didn't get that rental, because I got a lot of inquiries for it, like I
Yeah.
was like, perfect, I can just help you find something else. And then I feel like I kind of branched off my clients from there.
So, okay. Did you have any fears, apprehensions? Were you afraid of meeting people? Were you afraid of failing? How does that work?
I mean, definitely my first time, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I would call my broker like so many times, and I was like, okay, like this rental agreement, like, did I fill this out right? Like, I obviously didn't know anything, but I remember that day, someone, I think another guy, after I met with the owner, came in and he was like, I'm looking for an apartment. And I showed him that place. I was like, this is like a wonderful, everyone's coming in today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you started out with success.
I was still scared though. I mean, I didn't know anything. I am a good people person, I will say, but like I say like fake it till you make it. Like, I mean, hey, I wouldn't have known what to do, but I mean, I was able to do it. I was able to find him a successful tenant. And I recently just closed another rental with him. So I've gone like continuous business and he has no idea that was my first deal.
My goodness gracious. So how long have you actually been in practicing real estate now?
So I've been doing it full time 2 years this May. So it's coming up to my 2-year anniversary.
Oh, my goodness. So not quite 2 years yet.
I'm almost there.
Almost there. How have you done during those 2 years, do you think?
I've done good, I will say. I've done, if you want like my stats, this past 2 years, and I will say I work a lot, but
Yep.
I closed 18 houses. I did 56, I represented 56 rental transactions, whether that be owners, tenants, commercial owners, or commercial tenants, and I did 5 mortgages.
This is amazing. This is amazing. In
Thank
2
you,
years.
Thank you.
I think when I first started, I was terrible. I just failed one right after the other. Wow. So, but what's your typical work week like? I mean, that's a lot of production.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a morning person, so I like to start my morning working out. I need to, if you follow me on social media, you know I love Barry's. I start my morning every morning at Barry's. It's like my one time.
Tell us what berries are.
Okay, so Barry's is pretty much like a HIIT workout. It's
Yeah.
half weights and half treadmill.
Okay.
So it's a 50-minute session. It's like a red room. It's like a party in there at like 6 a.m. It really like gets your day started. And it's really the only time that your phone isn't ringing. I feel like as agents, if I worked out in the afternoon, even at like 7, 8 p.m., our phones are ringing. We know that. So it's the one time in the morning that I get to myself. I get to truly work out. Yeah.
My goodness. So what time is that?
Depending on the days, I mean, every day is different, but usually I either go like 6 a.m. or 7:15
Oh, my goodness. To work out.
to work out.
And
Yes.
to have all this fun and party.
Yes, pretty much. I like to start my day with the party environment, and then I go from there.
Oh, my goodness. I think you can make a party wherever you are. That's your personality. So, okay. So then what's a typical work week like for you? Like, what do you do to get all this business?
So I would say Mondays are pretty much like I go to Barry's and then I go to the office. And Mondays, I would say for the most part, I'm in the office.
Yeah.
I pretty much catch up on some things I didn't get on the weekend, return some phone calls, pretty much get everything together for the week, make sure my schedule is planned for the week. I'm very like detailed with time, so I want to make sure that's all
Okay.
together.
Okay.
Then Tuesdays, usually I like to go door knocking. I would rather door knock than make phone calls.
Really?
Yes.
You like door knocking?
I mean, I've gotten business out of door knocking. It's like one of the easiest ways. I mean, you're just showing up to people's houses and you're pretty much like that's phone calls. Phone calls are great, don't get me wrong, but I feel like seeing someone face to face, like you instantly get that trust connection.
Yes.
So I feel like that's what I like to do. So, and I feel like it's easier, kind of like you just.
Well, it
they
is
say-
because your personality comes out and they get to see you.
Yeah.
And,
And
you know,
someone always knows someone that's looking. Like if they're not personally looking, like they're like, oh, my cousin's looking. Oh, this one. I'm like, can I get their contact information? And they're like, sure. Like,
you see, one of the things that we're learning here right now is that this is a natural thing for her to do, and she expects to get good results because she has. So when you go out there and do things and get good results, you get more confident to go to the next house, so to speak. So when you go out, you expect to get something.
I feel like it's also addictive. Like once you get results, like you just want to keep going and going and going. Like, yeah.
I remember a lady one time where every time it snowed, I'd look out my window and I would have to call her to see that she wasn't walking in the snow because she was so addicted to knocking on doors. You have any idea who that woman could be?
Who could it be?
It was your mom.
Of course. Of
Yes.
course it was.
Yes, it was your mom. So okay, so you got that down. So you're prospecting every week, basically speaking.
Yeah.
Even though you have a good pipeline, you've done good business, you're still putting in more to the pipeline so that more will drip out. Is that basically?
I
Would that
try
be-
to, the goal is to make 5 new connections every day. So, I mean, my database, I've grown it. I obviously could still grow, but you want to keep prospecting. That's the name of the business. If you're not prospecting, like,
Right,
you're not winning.
right. So you're making you want to make 5 decent contacts a day. You hear that?
And it's not easy. There are some days where I am like, I have booked like day to night, like showings. But I feel like also just being out there, even with showings, like if I go into like a deli, I go to the coffee place, like there's so much that you can like interact with people. And yeah.
Didn't you do something with the coffee place one time?
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
What did you do? I kind of remember that.
Yes, I partnered with an amazing insurance agent, Christina Shaw, and we did a Love You Latte. So we did it at East Rock in Garden City, which is a super cute coffee place. It's pink, it's adorable. And pretty much everyone that came in for the hour got free coffee. And it was amazing. It was like some people were like, I needed this. And I was like one person was like, I'm getting married next week. Like I have been so stressed. Like this coffee just made my day. And it
Wow.
was nice to like give back to the community and kind of like see appreciation from people. Yeah.
So you do a lot of door knocking, one-on-ones. You still do phone calls, although you don't enjoy them as much as the other, but that's okay. Do you do any networking of any type?
Yes, so I'm a part of a networking group. I go every Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. It's at the Cornell Club in the city. Yeah, it's early, but it's so worth it.
What do you take the train? You go-
Yes, I take the train from New Hyde Park. So I usually take the 628 train. I get in at like 7:02, 7:03, 7:04, depending on how the train is that day. And then I get there by like 7:10 because you have to be there by 7:15.
So, gang, when most of us are sleeping in our pajamas, having coffee, she's on a train going to Manhattan to do some networking. That's unbelievable.
Thank you. And the networking group is great. I mean, it's awesome to be surrounded by that much like good individuals, especially at 7 a.m. It's like, I didn't even know there's this much energy in 7 a.m. I didn't know the city was up this early.
Yeah. Well, the cities are early cities.
Yeah, no, it is. And I love it. Like, it's so much fun.
Yes. Let me ask you, what do you like most about this business?
What do I like most about real estate?
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty much helping people. Like, there's so much more than just a transaction. Like, you're truly buying a house, investing a house, selling a house
Yeah.
is a monumental moment that you will never forget.
Right.
And it's really just getting the person to their next steps and like being there for people. And like all my clients are family. Like I've become friends with them. They're not just like a client, a past client, like you want to keep doing. And they're also amazing. Like I've truly will say like being there for them is truly what
I get
makes
the.
it
I
worth
could
it.
just feel it from you, and it's a great feeling to know that you care about people first as people,
Mhm.
and the product will be second. So you're not just a transactional type of person.
It's also good to find out like what their need, like when you want to go, like let's say you're on a listing appointment or someone that's looking to buy. It's more than what they're looking for. It's kind of like why are they looking? Why are they selling? You know.
Tell me about that. Very important.
So let's say you go on a listing appointment. I mean, there's obviously a reason why they're selling the home, but the reason could be 1,000 different reasons. Some are I'm moving to another state. I'm getting a divorce. My family is downsizing. My family is upsizing. My parents are getting older. We need bedrooms on the first floor. Like there's always a reason, and kind of I feel like connecting to that reason why they're doing this is truly what's the whole process.
Is there anything that you find to be a real challenge to you in working?
I would say I'm not a confrontational person.
Okay.
I don't like delivering bad news.
Oh.
So yes, I know. And I've gotten better obviously as like going, but I still like when I have a buyer and their offer doesn't get accepted, like making that phone call like kills me. It's just because I
Aw.
feel like I'm so in the journey. I'm like I'm emotional too. I'm like
Yeah.
but it's like just keeping that positive mindset and just being like everything happens for a reason. Like if this house wasn't for you, there is a house for you. Trust. But yeah, I definitely the bad news part is what is like
Wow.
no.
But the people feel that coming from you,
hmm
and the people. You feel that people have total trust in you.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole. If they don't trust you, then like the whole. I mean that's what we're supposed to be. Buying us a house, selling a house, renting, everything is like I said a big part of people's lives. And if they don't trust you, they could just go to another real estate agent. So I feel like that also plays a part.
What would you tell people now
hmm
that are coming into the business that haven't been in long enough to be able to see some of the success that you have? What would you tell them?
I would say be consistent. You want to stay consistent even when the days are not as good as other days, and just recognizing the small wins. Not every day you're going to get a list. I mean, I hope one day I'll be there, but not every day you're going to get a listing. Not every day you're going to get a contract, but accomplishing and being proud of yourself for making those phone calls, knocking on doors, pretty much acknowledging and being proud of all the little steps that will get you there.
So what you're saying to me, if I understand you right, is that you get success just out of doing the steps, whether you get any result from it or not. You're still feeling successful because you were able to do the things that you know will lead to success?
Yeah, I mean, having a positive mindset is also another true thing that really plays a part because, like, let's say I go door knocking. Usually on average, I try to go like 50 doors when I go. So let's say out of those 50 doors, like only 2 people answered, which I could be like, oh, only 2 people answered. Like I was out here for an hour and a half. Like I could have been doing something else. Or it's being like, those 2 people answered. Like those are great conversations. And like, I did have a good convo with one of them, and they said they weren't going to look to sell now, but maybe in the future, and I got their contact information, so I'll keep following up with them, and I know one day I'll be able to sell their home.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. What would you tell people today on how to hang in there when things aren't going well?
hmm
What would you say to them? There are some people that I'm not sure I have the confidence that you have. You've always been like your personality today. You've been that way since I've known you, and so that is natural for you. But there are some people that aren't natural. What would you tell them?
I say fake it till you make it. Like I feel like I say that a good amount, but like it really is true. Like if you are, and some people like compare themselves to others. Like don't compare yourself to another agent. be yourself. People recognize true behavior. Stay consistent, be yourself, and trust me, results will happen if you just stay consistent, keep doing the things, even if it doesn't happen overnight, it will happen.
One more thing. As we close here now, there are some people that have been in the business for some years, and they haven't really taken off the way they believe inside that maybe they could. And I found that training by itself does not work unless you put coaching and mentoring along with it. So I think you know some of those people. What would you say to the people as we close here today on why they should have hope and what they can do to do some of the things that you've done, but to do it for themselves?
I mean, real estate itself is an amazing career. It's all what you put into it.
Yeah.
And you can really, really change your life
Yes.
by doing this career. So it's just your goals, having daily goals, monthly goals, quarter goals, and yearly goals, and just staying focused on your goals and being like, what is the purpose of me doing this? What is the reason why I chose this career? And I truly believe after that, it'll be history.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You've done a great job, but more important, you're a great young lady.
Thank you.
You're a great individual. Thanks for being with us today. I hope that you could see some of the things that makes her successful, but she's herself, and you could be yourself too. So all the best. Thank you for stopping in with us. Natalie, thanks again for being here, and have a wonderful career.
Thank you.
Thanks, honey.
Network of